right. We've got robot. Well, I was gonna say cat, but it looks like it looks like a robot wearing cat ear headphones with an N64 controller embedded in their forehead, and they've got a gun. Previously on the Pixel Cinematic Universe. I can't click through. What the hell do you want me to press? I mean, I assume escape skips. Do I have to click down here? Oh, I have to click down there. You can't click on anywhere on the text box. Okay. Professor Molecule M. Matrix invented a substance called pixel dust, with the ability to turn anything it touches into pixels. So, like, why can't I click any? Oh, you can't click on the text. I thought that's where I clicked the first time, I thought. I guess I must have clicked, like, right up here. When Score-chan accidentally breaks the pixel dust-powered Pixelmatic 3000 camera, all heck breaks loose. The professor's fat cat debug, covered in the pixel dust, escapes and causes more of the world to disappear into a cloud of pixels. Scorchan and Gig go around and fix everything through logic puzzles, eventually ending up restoring the whole Earth. Oh, this is right. They said this was the previous episode. Yeah, it did. That's the. I agree, Tiffany. I'm like, it looks like a spacebar, so I press spacebar. Then I'm like, well, I guess maybe it's an inert. Press that, then started matching. I think it was a game instant, because if you look for Pixel, there's at least one other game that comes up. As our heroes go home to celebrate, they accidentally... Give me a comment. They accidentally leave behind a pot of pixel dust from a new batch the professor had made. Aw, snap. Just floating in space. No, see, the thing about space is that you would never find that. But maybe it gives off an energy. Our heroes are kept busy and distracted with a new invention, Pixel Paint 3000, which drains the color from anything covered in it. And our kid just appears enthusiastic to drain color for everything. I mean, it looks like they're just painting things with white paint, though. Like, if you paint something with white paint, it will arguably drain color, but... After Scorchan spills it everywhere, and she and Gig bring the color back to everything through more logic puzzling. So, is Gig the cat or the demon? However, in the meanwhile... What is this background? Greetings, Spearsman. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Ben. Home, sweet home. Let's see what we have here in this cup those weirdos left behind in outer space. Such litters. Oh my. This is interesting. This is very interesting. This pixel dust has some curious properties. Perhaps I can use it to power my most recent creation. Let's see. My creation was a pile of scrap metal with an N64 controller on top of it and a pair of sunglasses. She's alive! She's alive! So. That's just... I am like pretty amused. Like let's maybe the actual like look they're going for, but that does appear to be a robot wearing cat ear headphones. Greetings, Higosha. Oh, that's miserable. Yeah. She appears to have made roll instead of rock, perhaps. Hello, world. That feels very forced. Hello, world. I think I shall name you. I'm not like. This does not deserve my proper evil laugh. Like, I only bust that out when it's deserved. I feel because it like is an actual effort thing. Underscore. Ah ha 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 ha. Underscore, my pretty. Let's see what else we can do with this pixel dust. Perhaps it can also power my monochromatizer 3000. You also have a monochrome machine? No, you have a monochrome machine instead of a monochrome dust or whatever. Or paint or... It's only like one tub of pixel dust, right? Like, how long is that gonna last you? Well, perhaps some additional side effects. Oh my. Oh my. A massive success. Aha ha 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 ha. Now I can finally fulfill my dream of turning everything into glorious black and white. While also, like, destroying it and breaking it down into its requisite molecular... but it'll be black and white, and that's the important part. Away with these monstrous colors. Only black and white. Zeros and ones. Beautiful, simple pixels. No ambiguity. Underscore. Take this laser, not a bubble gun, I'm afraid. Fill it with this pixel dust. There was like one jar, like what? It was like a medium, like soft drink container you'd get at a gas station. I feel like there's just not that much pixel dust to go around, but. And go out to turn the world black and white. Pixelate. Ha 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 ha. Beautiful. Beautiful! Everything is so much simpler already. This new beautiful black and white world of pixels shall be my greatest achievement. Or my name isn't Dr. Monochromatic. Alright, should we just like close the game? Call it a stream? Awesome, hey, good luck with that. Greetings, Raven. I know, Raven. She's I mean, even if that's just her hair color, she's still using colorful clothing and lipstick, like bright lipstick. Go underscore, go forth and pixelate. Ha 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 ha. Man, imagine if I wasted my proper maniacal evil laugh on this when she does it like 5 times in 2 minutes. Ah ha 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 ha. Pixelate. Ah ha 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 ha. Like, oh no, the other things are also making death portals too. For a second there, I thought it only did it to the cops. 1729, 1731, is that a secret? Oh my, oh no no no, this is bad. I don't know if Scorchan's sleeping. I think the demon friend has killed Scorchan. I don't, but Scorchan, wake up! Something is going around pixelating stuff into oblivion. Whatever's happened, Professor, it can't be me. I've been napping since, what time is it now? I wish I could tell you, Scorchan, but look behind you. Ah, well, that explains why I didn't wake up. My alarm clock is... Hey, where is my alarm clock? Exactly. Objects are being pixelated and disappeared all around us. Well, I didn't do it. I swear. I know. For a change, it wasn't you. But we need to fix this and figure out what is going on. Also, wait, what's going on here? Is that just... I guess that's a TV with, yeah, game. Okay, yeah, they've got N64. Okay, just the like in the I mean, I guess that's because there's a hole, a pixelated hole next to it. Maybe, or maybe that's just what their TV looks like. They've got a colors poster. Imagine that. Walk over to where your alarm clock was and see what is up with it. Oh, I see. Look at the poster. Can I look at the poster? Can I play the game? Oh, apparently we have both the cat and the demon, so we still don't know which one is the named one. Alright, let's see what's up with it. The cross puzzle is what's up with it? I see, yeah. We can piece it back together by solving the cross puzzles. Yup. Oh, great. All the information is still there. We can piece it all back together again using logic. This looks to be like a common and very popular form of logic puzzle, sometimes called a notogram, because we can't use the other word. That one's trademarked. No. Clue roulette. No. Whoa, what the hell? What do you... What? This is how the UI works? What? So what's happening is, okay, so like, I click, and now I'm not clicking, I just clicked once, and it automatically... What? Oh, maybe this is the, well, that shouldn't change the mouse. I think, so there's, oh, I can't access the options from here. Okay, there is a, there we go. No. Cursor speed up? Loop. What do we think those do? Toggle instead of hold. Okay. No. I don't think it was called... Yeah, I think it was called like... One... Oh, maybe it was called one button mode and I thought it was one hand mode? Maybe that was it. I think it was called one button mode on the main menu options, and that's why I'm like, okay, sure, that sounds good. Because I knew there was like walking around segments and stuff like that, so I'm like, okay, we'll just make sure that can all be done with one hand, because I don't want to use my right hand today. And that's what was happening. I'm like, this can't be the only way that this set up. But neat that it is an option. Okay, can I... There we go. Alright, and greetings, parse the potatoes. Wait, how did I already screw this up? I screwed up the pretty easy one. Why? How did I do this? So it's a little weird on the way this is toggling still, but... Alright, can I just... Yeah, just... It's tiny. This will be faster than doing... Like, why, I don't know why, I beefed it so bad, but, somewhere along the way I did. Oh. Alarm clock. Do a little victory pose. Oh, we get XP. I don't feel like they're supposed to say awesome. Oh, is that what happened, Reaper? Yeah, it turned on an autofill thing, but like maybe it autofilled wrongly. I'll try to pay attention to that next time. Awesome! I believe that's what the kids are saying these days. By puzzling that bunch of clues back into an alarm clock, you managed to bring it back into our reality. Why don't you and Gig go out and fix as much stuff as you can by walking up to those weird floating pixels and pressing the button. What button is it supposed to be? Like, it's just left click. And spacebar didn't work for this simple earlier. In the meantime, I'll do some research here to get to the bottom of what is happening and who is doing it. Righto, Professor. As usual, Scorchan is on the case. Saving the world and being awesome. Come on, Gig. Let's go. Alright, Gig confirmed demon. So the option that I thought I checked was to like automatically fill in this tin here. And this 5, but apparently that that wasn't the thing. Remote? No, phone. Okay, sure. Wait, it's your phone? Did I steal your phone? This is my room, I assume, right? Oh, it's my phone! If you make sure to have yours with you at all times, we can communicate while you two are out and about being heroes. Oh, you don't want me to go and do... Right. No. Alright, apparently we can only do that later. Got some bops though. Hey, what is this? Requirements? I can't access this yet? What's going on here? It seems like you need to gain some experience before you can tackle this one. Perhaps clear some more of these puzzles? Oh god, we've got gating! No! I think I saw one in my lab behind me. Try solving that one first. Experience? You're not gonna try to make me learn, are you? You know how I feel about bettering myself. Oh, well, it's been scientifically proven, presumably, that doing logic puzzles makes you smarter. So it's only natural that you increase your brain power as you play. Harumph. I'm not sure about this. I don't want to end up all smarter nor nothing like. What? Just, please? What is this? Like a... I'm sure. A space destroyer? A flask. Okay. Wit +4, perfidiousness +4, adaptability +4. Your fingerprints are now entirely unique. Which is an interesting upgrade because despite the popular belief, fingerprints are not actually unique. There have been cases of crimes tracked to fingerprints that they ID'd to people that were definitionally, like, super obviously not present and such. No, I think it's not a matter of partial prints. Like, I believe, like, for the purposes of at least, like, maybe there's minutely different at a, like, atomic level or whatever still. In which case, I mean, like, everything's unique. But the fingerprints are not necessarily unique. It's easy to. Koala fingerprints also hard to distinguish from humans. Interesting. I haven't heard that one, I think, but they are mostly unique, really. They are still mostly unique. Okay, I assumed I'd gotten close enough that if there was an option, we can't mess with the cat though. What's the deal with our demon friend? Okay, is that... Oh, it's probably because, like, No. I mean, locking in a line is, nice and all, but... Okay, it's stairs. I mean, we knew it was stairs, I guess. Oh, the staircase, excuse me. I was wrong. What? I guess because that one was mandatory. Not worth nothing. Reading books. Where to find books? Well, they've got tactics. Since I know there's gonna be gating, I'm not sure, like, how much I should ignore easy puzzles, but we'll work with it. Whoa, things are looking pretty bad out here! Exclamation mark period. We've got our work cut out for us, Gig. You should go east, to the right, to get some useful items to help in your adventures as soon as you can. You need a map so you can figure out where you are. They might have one for you at the convenience store. We appear to have a smartphone. Like, why do we need a map? It is a book that tells us how to read, yes. I warned you about those stairs, your step. And also a logbook so you can keep track of and replay the puzzles you've come across so far. Yeah, I don't feel like I need either of those things. Oh, one more. What is this? Like some sort of flower? A decapitated bunny? No, it's a mailbox. No secret undelivered packages this time. Perhaps there was in another game. Whoa! Apparently. Okay, can I do this? Probably not, I assume, right? Hey, this seems different. What is this one all about? Oh, it's a 4-piece, okay. It would appear this isn't just one puzzle. This is interesting with this level of auto fill in. Like I barely need to press the other click at all. All right, I'm like, what is this? It's a corner. That's just full 7. What do we think of this one is? Missing the like drawn a line quality of life, but the auto fill in the completely known information, that seems like it's not doing any like thing uncouth like some of the quality of life things do by accident sometimes. Maybe it is and I'm just not noticing. But... Greetings, Vapor Lounge official. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Raven's like having the same, like, this is nuts. And so the one other thing that was appealing when I was looking at oh, gotta be careful with that though, because if I mark stuff while I'm thinking it out, then it's gonna auto fill in stuff, I think. So that might be a concern. But yeah, as I was saying, another thing that seemed potentially appealing about this is that at least one of the reviews like commented specifically about puzzles getting hard later, and a lot of times they stay super easy throughout, and that's a problem. So we will see if that holds any water. Yeah, I wonder if I could just do some experimenting at some point on the autofill in and just kind of see how it works. Right, still just a quarter. That one looks like some sort of mole rat. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Sparky. I'm thinking it might... Like, both filling if you're wrong and not filling if you're wrong. There's problems with both of those things, I guess. I guess it's a car. Oh right, let's reset it so I can like, what if I just have this backwards? It doesn't undo it if I undo it. Let's see. Like, what if I just do like this? Yeah. So it does still autofill those. So yeah, it's purely autofilling on your stuff. So do I have a middle click? I do not. So there is that downside. Greetings, Quay. One and the two have to fit there for the column. Suppose we had that from the start, but... I haven't actually checked if I have an undo. I don't have an undo. Okay. He calls for a medic. VGS. Can't say I remember hotkeys for I need ammo and Castle Wolf at this time, though. No, it's Professor's car. I gotta be more specific with my my guesses. How much I didn't see how much XP we got for that. Did I press tab to bring up okay. Not very much still. Did a 4-piece puzzle. How about you? You're bigger. There's the NFL, like just there's been so much white space in the previous ones that I was kind of just like expecting it. A trophy? Oh, XP-wise, Sparky? Yeah, it was probably as much as 4 puzzles or something, but those were all worth almost nothing, so... 4 times very little is not much, I think, is the equation on that. A tree... No, you can't... That only works in text. I can't... A lot of stuff going on in this lake here. Or there was, I guess. More accurately. Auto-locking the line would be nice. But yeah, this is the first one I've played that has autofill, and like the fact they have it without having like a middle click to mark stuff you're thinking about is a little questionable, but it's neat. It's a beanbag. Lily pad. Oh, I keep meaning to press E because what I asked what E does. It probably is just the how to play sort of stuff, but yes, I should check that. I can't even get it by clicking, huh? E. E? E. Oh, that's the, that's for hinting stuff. Okay. Maybe we'll find a Picross puzzle of throwing a football around on the roof. ZZT, we can only hope. PBJ Nam, welcome into the stream. Oh, we can get a couple more in the middle here that are X'd out. That lets us start on the 4-3 here. This is PC, PV. It is currently on sale. I just bought it today, in fact. Most of that tin now. Or all of it. is another way to say most, I guess. Oh, and that X from the column gives us this X for the row, since the 2 couldn't fit further to the right there. Cinny Krill, greetings. So that's always a 1 there. And that's always a 1 there, that makes that a 2. X all those out from the 2 column up here. Gives us this. A feature that auto clicks for you when my wrists are concerned I want to click less is a immediate timing to find such a feature. Certainly. The water sausages. Doesn't even call them water sausages. How disappointing. It's weird that when the XP bar is filling up, it turns like bright green so that it like blends into the white behind it. So it's probably another bolt. Oh, this is what we need to be level 3 to do this, right? No, we don't. Oh, it's just a 3x3 grid. I see. I see. Well, that doesn't seem important. The cross games almost always have them in increments of 5 PV, but not always, but usually we're looking at 10x15, 15x15, or whatever. There's no like reason that needs to be the case as such, but it's a little bit cleaner on the like eyeballing groups of 5 and stuff like that, but usually don't end up with a 12x12 as an option. Get those off of the 9 here. I have to be careful when I'm auto-filling. Alright, filling into pink with, I guess I should say. Let's see, this is gonna have to be 3. We'll see what's available. I'm just kind of wandering around. I don't usually like the where you need multiple puzzles that are solved individually to form one bigger picture. So I'm kind of avoiding those. Let's see, this has to be the one. Cute. Likewise there. That gives us this 2 over here as well. Which means this is all as connected as a 5. It's like a music, like it makes you feel so fast. And it also like even changes the way you want to fill stuff in to some extent. It's like, oh, I don't even need to bother Xing this out. Just fill in the stuff. We have saved a picnic. Our demon friend has not made an utterance yet. Oh, this is a literal gate, isn't it? Oh, never mind. It's Dark Souls. It's just not open from this side. Fair enough, fair enough. This is the gate to go into the cave, okay. See, we can't do the 15 by 15 yet, unfortunately. King doesn't speak, only observes my sins. That's fair. That's fair. Little oh, this is a 15 by 15 for this little tiny thing over here. Okay, I've been kind of like ignoring the smallest ones. Apparently, we don't need to do that, huh? Too much symmetry. I guess that has to be that. That has to be a 3, so that can kill all of those. That means there has to be a 1 here. It's doing, yeah, it's not doing the cheat thing that sometimes quality of life accidentally does in some Picross games, where it shows the correct ones already filled in, like over here. It's funny with the habits there. I was already like moving to mark off the spots that were now guaranteed unimportant, but then they were marked by the time I got my cursor over there. And just in case it wasn't clear, this isn't like a mandatory option or anything. It is off by default even, but it's pretty neat stuff. Get all of that off of this 3 here. Oh, we beefed something. Yeah, this somehow is... Is that saved? Not quite. Oh, in the movie, yeah. No, not quite. There's another one, like here or something? Yeah, this didn't go over far enough. Now it's a happy frog. Twinge love? Or a firefly. I will accept the original premise of frog, but... Frog worth a ribbon. Oh, you're gonna make me count without the proper tools for counting, huh? How dare you? It's probably like, at least like that, right? I can technically use these for scratch marks, but... X that, because the 6 wouldn't fit there, likewise with 5s here. And now the 2 and the 3, the vertical won't fit there, so that lets us punch these over a bit more. can't even start guaranteeing this 3 here yet. I guess we have an X over there so we can complete the 5. The vertical 3 won't fit there anymore. Let's see. That could still be a 1. Okay. Should not X that for the vertical yet. Wait to get a decent number off at the 6 over here. Greetings, by the way, Triska. Oh, this is the 4-2 situation now. Like that makes it sound like it's like a thing. Like when we talk about a 2-1 situation and a Tamitsu or whatever. This is not a thing. Start getting those 3s now. Get a lot of this 4 here. Yeah, no, I was right about that. Probably easier than usual to guess at these, since you have not just like a category, but like a physical space. A thing! Thanks for using your Prime sub here, Triska. Appreciate it. 32 months already. You know, like, I feel like I need to write a review of this game just to mention the autofill feature. I mean, I've played a pretty good amount of Picross on stream at this point. Nothing we played has this feature. So what is this? This is like a, so it's like a rat with like a big hunchback. Like it's kind of like a rat that's wondering where its money is. Or it's a bird. Okay. No, I'm sorry, not a bird, it's a duck. You gotta be specific. If you want to win. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. Of which there might be more than one. Or there might be 0. Really don't know. Oh, there's a... This log is blocking the road! There was 3 notes of the Steven Universe intro. I was briefly like, wait, no. Okay, so we do need a 1 over there. It's just a stump. Oh yeah, the felled tree. Not a chainsaw, only disappointment, in other words. just those, it's just 3 notes. Still enough to like make me do a quick like double take. It's Among Us. Yeah, that's I saw the same thing without seeing Friskin or Sparky in chat. Like we do have, oh. Okay. We do need a chainsaw or such, but we just don't have one. It's not going to appear directly next to it. Maybe we gotta go to town to buy it or something. And I don't really want to go to town because I don't like, they're like, you can buy this, all these things that do things you don't care about. We might care about a map eventually. The game Dizzy. Sounds very vaguely familiar, but probably not something I played. You were an egg. I mean, on April 1st, we were very much an egg. We played like 8 games where we were an egg. But we didn't play Dizzy. That was not one of them, I'm afraid. Get these turbo solves with that fillet. Recycle bits. Oh, it's supposed to be recycle symbol. I see. I see. I'm like, how are those bins? Seems awfully interpretive, but no, it's that makes sense. So they've got a map. Maybe they've got something else. I don't know. I guess we should take a quick gander. Oh, there's a bunch of holes here too. Oh wow, this place is a mess. Oh, we got this person now, huh? Scorchan, you've got to help me. This weird metal thing that kind of looked like you came and zapped my entire store to nothingness. Oh, I guess we have a different controller on our head. I didn't even notice. And we're wearing a hoodie with cat ears. It was probably supposed to be obvious, but I was not paying enough attention to notice the similarities. Look like me, you say? So breathtakingly pretty, huh? Look, I only really came in here because I need a map. You sell those? No. My favorite customer. I don't know. This looks like a lot of work for something I can access on. Like we had a smartphone. Oh no, Grandpa had a smartphone. Grandpa said if we had our phone on us, but like, we don't have a phone, do we? We do. We've got a phone. Why do I need a map? It's not like a flip phone or such. The main theme is a jam. You think the robot had an Xbox controller? It still looked like an N64 controller to me, but... It was large and misshapen, so I mean... It does sound like an Xbox controller. Let's see. Oh, this has to be the split. Yeah. The other option wouldn't work. It is. That didn't help. It didn't change. Okay. Sure. It is a rock album from the 90s. As a guess. I don't actually know when that album came out. Alright, we've restored your slippery when wet sign. My work here is done. Oh, that was the door. I was like, what is that noise? It scared the birds away. Looking awfully symmetrical here. Hot tip if you want to design the most interesting Picross puzzles you could design. You usually want to do a little bit to make it not symmetrical. Even though your instinct will be to make it symmetrical, because symmetry is nice. Right, symmetry. Let's get this side too, I suppose. Probably couldn't have actually told you what songs were on the album, but yeah, I'll be honest, the only reason it came to mind is because it's one of the cards in my custom Time's Up set. The mobile app I'm working on. Here and there. God, I've technically been working on that for like longer than the solo dev of Owlboy or Iconoclast. I don't think Owlboy wasn't as solo. I don't think Iconoclast was, basically, though. I believe both of those were 7-year projects. My memory is to be trusted, which... memory is something I consider pretty sacred, but also it's... like, I do understand that memory is super fallible. Not really the most trustworthy thing. I mean, the main thing I've been working on recently, Squirrelian, is additions to Final Fantasy I randomizing. But yeah, the mobile app I've been working on for a long time here and there. I mean, like, definitely here and there. There's at least 1, maybe 2 year-long periods without any work on it. But if you've ever played the party game known as Time's Up, or Monikers, or Celebrities, or Names in a Hat, it's a good mobile version of that with a like just a very smooth playing UI and a pretty big database of entries and stuff. Hey, Iron Furs. Yeah, they referenced the other game at the beginning. We had assumed it was another game anyway. There is a rather hard confirmation of the fact. I think that was guaranteed. Hopefully it was. It wasn't like an important reference, but they just wanted to fill you in on the past of the characters and the pixel dust or whatever. This time, we left some pixel dust out in space, is what happened, and Monochromatic went up into space and found it and made a black and white gun and sent her little robot friend to turn everything black and white. But yeah, as with any project like that, you always can find new features to add. The thing I'm adding to it most recently is a 3-player mode. It's normally a game, it's a party game played in teams of 2 or more normally. So your kind of baseline game mode is 2v2 or whatever, but 3-player mode works by essentially like one person is giving clues to both of the other players, and if someone guesses correctly, then both the clue giver and the one guesser get the point. So you kind of have 3 score piles in between each player, basically, so you have to do some work to make that work, because that's different than the entire rest of the game, but yeah. Greetings, Eridolamo.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Is that right? Yeah. Done enough once. The fact it doesn't lock in, like, there's a lot, like, if they had the other quality of life features, that would make the unique quality of life feature this one has shine all the more, but we'll manage. Got a little alternating zigzaggy thing going on here. Blip. For anyone who had not seen, that was a good example of the unique quality of life feature to this game in action. See, like, now I don't even want to fill in the X's in this top row. I'm just like, I want to find ways to get it done automatically. Be in the DLC. For some of this stuff, there just needs to be. I mean, maybe that would actually be a pretty cool project. That's probably not my project, but just like a good puzzle engine that covers, like, it has like Picross with all of the good quality of life options available, and you can make your own puzzles, and it's got Tamitsi with good quality of life features, and you can make your own puzzles. Like, I mean, these can be separate things, but like, I'm just now expanding it to, like, this is something we talked about on the Discord. Like, it would be cool to make a Tamitsi engine, and not like that hard. If you, as long like the hardest part is probably just figuring out a way to handle and format the levels. Okay, so what is this? It is like a cat with a peacock tail. No, it is a chainsaw. We found a chainsaw. give me the chainsaw. All right, chainsaw acquired. Bad feature for new players. Yeah, that's probably not untrue. It's not on by default. As far to that end. There was an incident with chainsaws. Gig does put on the safety goggles. That's good. No, you really don't. No, like the safety goggles are a very good idea. Ah, how dare you? Is this all gonna be gated? Disaster. But I found the chainsaw. Why you gotta be like that, game? Alright, it's a high level area. But at that point, like, you might as well say, hello? Oh, there it goes. You need to be level 3 to use this chainsaw. Oh, okay, no, that was correct. This is a fire hydrant. And I did something wrong. How did I mess that up? I don't know how that got messed up. Inching closer. Autofill beefed it, so it's not perfect. It's the second time it seemed like it has beefed it, but it's it's hard to tell if I just like screwed something up or if autofill got a little too big for its britches. We restored the gate, but we can't. I was like, there's a new place we can go. It's not. Alright, so once we're level 3, do we go to the cave or the forest? Oh, this has to be like this. Cute. Not a very effective game. Yep, sleep well, just... Oh, okay. So, right, that's probably what happened both times then, as A said, yeah. Because we're missing the other quality of life features of locking in the lane there. That causes autofill. Like, it's interesting how much better autofill is with the other quality of life features that we've seen in some other games. But like, it's still so nice that I don't like mind too much. I don't know, if puzzles get hard enough, I might start minding, but... Because there's not an undo feature either. They don't really have any of the other quality of life features. We don't have middle click, we don't have undo, and we don't have lane locking. And all of those help the autofill to behave better. It is a shrine to... I was gonna say a shrine to... I can't come up with the words, so apparently I wasn't gonna say it. Opulence? A shrine to opulence. The barber's pole. Yeah, sometimes that happens too, Harry. That's possibly more common than not, that you have pretty weak puzzles. Pepper's puzzle still wins out on the best puzzle design, I think. There's 3 notes of the Steven Universe thing. It's this reminded me of the Into the Breach song that has, I guess, approximately 3 notes, or at least a very similar sounding instrument to the Gravity Falls thing. It does the same thing, where it's just like every time I hear that specific part, I'm like, wait, what? Wait, I can be part of the floor. I just wanted to eat the barber pole. It is a bit candy colored. Okay, that needs to go at least 2 more for the 8 there. Well, that's convenient. So what is this? Like, it's the Keyblade. No, it's a regular saw. Wait, everything was saws? It was all saws? Saws all the way down. What is this, like a old-timey 2-person saw in the middle here, or what? We've got truculence +4, orangeness +5. I feel like we're playing problem sleuth now with these sort of stats. Sensibility +3. You're now a master balancing the hot and cold taps in the shower. Greetings, Merit you. Thanks for T-2 months of support. Yeah, I mean, that's Origins +5, so that should be different enough to at least be noticeable if you want to compare with the VOD. We are decidedly orange, but I don't, like, I'm guessing it's the same amount of orange. But yeah, like, you could just literally give, like, 3 more red, 2 more green or something. The song, unfortunately, not quite as much of a jam as the main theme. 5, 6, 7. We do have a 9 here, I suppose. That's true, Sparky, yes. The villain could absolutely decrease our orangeness stat. Troubling indeed. The 4 has gotta be over there. It's less true for this. Yeah, no, I already checked that. It's really, I mean, it depends on how you define recently, but it's mostly new to me. It was released in 2020. I don't remember the month. At least I think it was 2020. I believe that is what I recently saw. undo. It's just that. Okay. I don't think we had any autofill sadness from that. Yeah, okay. So, right about an actual 2 years ago then. I don't actually remember when it was added to my wish list originally. I don't know if I can check that now. I guess I could have checked that like 20 hours ago, but... Nope. Although, let's see, I don't know if this is accurate. Everything else should be. That and this. No, that's still accurate. Okay. The terror of this glorious quality of life feature. That one's guaranteed anyway by the 4 over here. It just wasn't guaranteed by the thing I was actually looking at, so... Gotta be careful. It's a kite. The vertical one has to go there. All right. Oh, it's an axe. Yes, okay. Like, it is in fact an additional pre-implement. Like, now I'm wondering, like, I kind of feel like, well, we didn't necessarily miss anything. But, like, it's possible the gag is that you see the saw, you can't use it, you see the axe, you can't use it, and then you get the chainsaw. But, like, they might actually, like, have text, like, different prompts, and that can still go one of, like, 2 ways, right? It could be that whichever one you get first you use, and they, have a different little animation for each, but that seems harder than just doing a text thing. So what I'm thinking might have been the case, and like the intended thing, is if you do them left to right, which most people will do, you'll like get the saw and be like, oh, we could use that to chop down the tree. Nah, that seems like too much work, or something like that. So you just don't take it, and then you do the same with the axe, and then you get the chainsaw. Like now I'm a bit curious on that front. It's an interesting curiosity there. Got more burps? But another curiosity is that it's breakdown. It's not really a curiosity, it's kind of a mundane thing, really, but... yeah, let's take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Do a couple more puzzles. See you shortly, everybody. Okie dokie. We return. Oh, I just realized I missed my opportunity to rant about how terrible object-oriented programming is when we're talking about projects that I'm working on. The FF1 randomizer's main code base is in C#. And it's, I mean, given that they're really similar, this isn't like a surprise, I'm sure, to anybody, but it's about as bad as Java. Not quite, but it, I feel like object-oriented programming is like the single most unintuitive thing of anything that I've ever tried to work with in any reasonable amount to me, to be clear. I know it's intuitive to some people, but it does not make any sense to me. And like, so often there's something like in another programming language where it's like, oh, I'm not familiar with the language or how this works. This will take 2 to 5 minutes to kind of look up an example and like, okay, yeah, no, or just try something and oh yeah, no, that'll work. And then if I'm dealing with an object, it's just this black box pile of nonsense, and it's like, okay, well, just spend an hour and I still can't do my one line of code because this object doesn't make any damn sense. So I make up a whole new flag for the randomizer that like builds a bridge in an entirely different location, and I had to do different code and like had to do all these map edits, and like all that was fine. But then if I want to like edit a single dictionary entry object where just to tell it like, oh, you need to like change where the ship's gonna spawn if someone finds it because the map's changing. Yeah, no, that's impossible. Just utterly impossible. I mean, it's probably complicated by the fact that, you know, this is an open source project and, like, you end up with some stuff like... well, like, the half of this, I don't know how much of this is just the fact that it's, like, object-oriented and how much of it is, like, different people working on the code base or whatever, but there's, like... I feel like there's 3 distinct... I want to call them variables, but they aren't exactly variables. I guess they're objects or whatever. Like, ship locations. There's an entity named ship locations, and I think there's like 3 different versions of that. Maybe 4 that are, like, technically different. And, oh, God. I mean, I don't even know, like, what of this is object and what is pointer and what's, like, a combination. I don't know. I don't know what's what, like, if I'm even using the right terms or anything. It's just that it doesn't make any sense, and, like... And even worse, like, some of it is just, like, the specific way it's implemented in what I'm trying to do makes it... a little more complicated. Like, if you look up, like, C#, add to dictionary, it's like, oh, you just use a .add command. No, that doesn't work in what I'm trying to do. I have no indication why, but it doesn't. Now, most of it's the object-oriented programming's fault, I infer, because anything in the codebase that's, like, bad but not object-oriented is still, like, easy to understand, and it can just be like, oh, well, this is kind of inefficient and done in duplicate because 2 different people worked on it in different times. that's fine. It makes sense. I can just like kind of copy paste what works, and it's fine. But yeah, as far as pointers go, so I guess, I mean, there's different types of pointers, but I've done some pointer stuff making a cheat engine table before, and that was like annoying but fine-ish. But when I was working on a different open source project, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, I did use pointers in that, and yes, they were as much of a damned nightmare as object-oriented stuff is. So, like, what happened there with pointers in, I think that was just regular C++, not C#? Yeah, it was like, I think it was C++. But, so I decided I wanted to, make the animate dead spell, have a more flavorful text. I know I've talked about this on stream before, but the old text was just that it said, "The dead are walking," whenever you cast the animate dead spell. So I was going to change it to say, like, not just walking, but be context appropriate to the animals or monsters that you're raising from the dead or whatever. So it might say, "The dead are hopping, slithering, and flying," and it has to, like, check what type of entity each thing that you're raising from the dead is, and that required using a series of pointers. So just to do that, to do the one, like, the change of the dead are walking to be context sensitive, that took over 5 hours. So that is my one experience with the type of pointers you're talking about, I think. So yes, they are similarly bad in some directly similar ways as well. And ZZT, I'm not specifically saying that it's not useful. I'm saying that, to me at least, it is the most unintuitive thing. Like, it does not make any sense to me ever. Hardware everywhere, man, is closed. Should we go to the, we'll do one of these down here, but should we go to the cave or the forest next, now that we're level 3? I suppose Picross puzzles are low-key enough. I could have been doing some while ranting, but gotta make sure we get a good rant in. That felt necessary. I mean, really, I like that had been stuck since, like, I mean, like I said, like, I could do, oh, whoops, that's still 2 numbers. The graying out of numbers possibly grays them out too much, like enough that I don't see them sometimes. But yeah, a thing I am currently working on in the FF1 randomizer. Like, it's gotta be super simple. Like, it should just be a simple, like, one-line thing to do what I want to do. And, but, like, it's referencing objects that, like, they all have all these names, and I look, like, okay, I look up all the things with the names of, like, ship locations, and, like, in the entire code base to try to find some example that I can copy from and use that, but the places that use don't make any bloody sense and don't, like, need to do exactly what I'm trying to do, so therefore they're completely worthless because objects are terrible. Oh, this is just already filled. Okay. I guess this is near like the ocean front. So it's like a little boat or something. Well, like, you have to understand how printers work for them to take less time. And they don't make any sense, so it took a lot of time. I mean, it might have been awkwardness with the code, too. Wait. Oh. That's why it didn't autofill, because it wasn't done. Just trying to see what this is. A kind of checkerboardy sort of thing going on here. Ah. A basket. Okay. That's possibly the worst place for a picnic. Alright, well, I'm gonna... I guess the tree place is closer. So, since nobody cares, we'll go to the forest. Yeah. And we've got two. Oh, we've got the first rope building too. Okay. So that means this thing. Yeah. Now that we're in the forest, clearly a boat. Downside of choosing the forest option is apparently the cicadas. That means that one has to go here. So that makes it there. Not nearly loud enough. Fair. And I mean, if you actually care, I could, like, it's open source and on GitHub. It's not that hard to point at what I'm looking at in a way that could actually be referenced if you care is easy to you. But mostly, it was just to rant, and by the time I'm done streaming, there might be a simple answer for how to do it. waiting for me anyway. The community for it is pretty friendly and helpful. But like, I guess in general, probably it is like, it might be extra frustrating as like an ego hit to some extent, realistically, just because like a lot of programming stuff comes like easy enough to me, right? Like not like easy. I'm never going to be like a god programmer in any language, certainly, but like a lot of stuff in, I mean, programming or tech in general, it comes pretty naturally to me, and this is the complete opposite. Like it doesn't jive with me at all, so it makes me feel dumb and frustrated, I think. Oh no, this is right. Thought I beeped it. I think we're fine. You think they get parks kind of like that Iron Fritz? I mean, the greenery still does help a moderate amount, at least. Also, no, that is correct. Okay. They grayed out so much that I have problems thinking that the numbers are wrong. Because I just, like, normally I kind of glance, oh, like, it's meant to be grayed out and ignorable, but now it's, like, too grayed out, so I don't even, like, register that there's a number there. That one's harder to tell if that's, like, actually... What the hell? I didn't press that click. Like, I did left click on the wrong, or I guess, right click. It's technically the left click for me, but, like, that's because I'm using a backwards mouse. But, whatever. The click didn't make sense. You've been working this weekend, you'll pass. That makes sense, doesn't it? And Iron Fizz has some curiosity, sure. And I mean, it's not the first time it's happened, but I guess it's only like the second time at this point, probably, with this particular code base. But I did have that same feeling. So when this actually ties back into the mobile app that we mentioned there. Like, since Android runs on Java, when I very first got the idea to start working on it, I was like, okay, so it's done in Java. That means I need to use Java to make it. Let's see what this Java thing's all about. And like, I just gave up. Like, I tried. Not the hardest, but I did try, and just gave up. I was like, well, guess I'm never making this. But then another like year or two after I had the original idea, I was able to find. I guess it's called Solar 2D now. They were unfortunately named Corona Simulator. Was the name of the software. But they're now known as Solar 2D, and it's really nice software that lets me compile Lua code into to Java. And like Lua gets me. Like Lua's just pleasant to work with. Yeah, that makes sense, ECT. I mean, there's a couple people that have been working on the FF1 randomizer for a long time that are really knowledgeable about how like all the flags work and the code works and stuff. So that's very helpful. So like a lot of stuff you can just kind of figure out by looking at it. It's not commented very well. I will say that. Like there's not very many comments in the code. Like I feel like I've added more total comments to the code than like were there almost. Like I don't think that's actually true, but it feels like it. It's rabbit hole specific. Getting fancy here. So much boilerplate for the Java. So like, I guess it feels like in Java you have to do everything you do 4 times. In C# you have to do only object stuff 4 times. But you do have to do those 4 times. That's what it feels like as a oversimplified layman that doesn't really understand how these languages work. But hey, Game Face, we got a bud. What's going on over here? I want to disconnect these. That is... Oh, is that actually guaranteed? Oh, I think those do actually have to be connected. Yeah, okay. Deal. My instinct was correct. But to be clear, there's definitely like problems with the code base. Like it is a volunteer open source project, and people work on what's interesting to them. So you end up with, for example, I recently was doing some map edit stuff that edits the kind of vanilla overworld map of FF1 to kind of make new connections that are not normally there. And like, it's still pleasant enough to work with, it's just unnecessarily, like, jank, because, like, there's a bunch of human-readable definitions that are like, oh, if you want to do this map tile, like, oh, this is what the southeast grass tile, like, that's, you know, 32 in hex or whatever, but they just make a little variable named southeast grass tile that you can use to make that convenient instead. But the area I was working on, like, didn't have the tile that I needed. So it turns out, like, that just whenever someone wanted to add map stuff to that area, they just, like, had added the tiles they needed for specifically what they were doing. And there wasn't, like, all the tiles. Meanwhile, somewhere else, there is a separate definition using different names that does cover all of the tiles. So you have stuff like that, right? Like, but... That's just like, excessive overhead rather than something that actually makes the code. I mean, to some extent it makes it harder to understand, but like, it's not too hard to work with from there. At the very, like, it might just be a simple like, oh, okay, you can reference this, like someone tells you, like, I did this part and that has all of those tiles referenced here or whatever, and then you can just go with it. So, but like, that's still relatively easy as far as I'm concerned, because you're still mostly able to kind of look at existing code and like, oh, this is how it works, and then copy paste, do what you need to do. That's how I program, and that works for most things, but it doesn't work for this object nonsense. Okay, it's gonna be the 4. Oh, okay. That was throwing me off a little bit because I thought one of those gray numbers was like, I didn't. I think the gray number thing screwed me up again there. All right, what is this? It's a skunk. I'm gonna go with skunk. Nope, it's a nest. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like true ultimately, at least to some extent, of like 98% of code bases out there, that like you end up with at least like a modest amount of jank just because like it takes less time and it's not always worth the time to do things as cleanly and as perfectly as possible. But obviously there are different degrees, but like I would say the vast majority of games that we've played on stream probably have pretty jank code underneath. There's definitely some notable examples, like VVV has some really atrocious coding practices in there, but it works and it's a great game, so egg. I should have guessed egg. I mean, I guess if I just like remembered what we were looking at here, there was like, I guess it could have been a creature. Like, I guess squirrel would have been a decent guess. Probably not skunk up in the tree though, I suppose. Oh, that's probably not right. Right. I just filled in too much. Yeah. That's what we want to do there. It's another tree, clearly. It's always tree. We found the tree in the city, now we need to find the tree in the forest. Hey, Flower Hex. And I guess if I want to like rant specifically about that one like thing, or the like mapping thing is another like side. Like, it's just like it's not really a rant so much. It's I would actually describe it more as like kind of an interesting, just like look at the fact like wow, people think differently than I do. Just down to stuff like how some of those human readable variables are defined, right? Like, oh wait, this is a man with a hat. Clearly. I think if I want to elaborate on that thought, I could actually use the drawing of the next puzzle as an example, so maybe I'll do that. If I don't forget by then, but, you know, that'll be like 2 minutes in the future, so odds of me forgetting by then, not low. Not low. Wait, it is a kid with a hat. Maybe not a kid. It's Ken! Oh, my bad. I should have just guessed a name. We found Ken. Welcome back, Ken. Did you see who did all this and which way they went? Making some s'mores. Got zapped. It did look like you, but all metal. But yeah, like, so if so like this top left square here is like a tile in the game, right? And this is land and this is water. So like this is a tile for like the edge where you're kind of like doing a curve into the coast there. So the code I'm working with calls this the southeast coast tile, where to me this is very clearly the top left or northwest coast tile. So that was just one little interesting bit that it's just like, yeah, no, people approach the world and think about things differently than I do. Which, I mean, there's infinite examples of that in the world, certainly, but it's still kind of interesting to make note of them sometimes. Gotta go to at least there, and there's not enough room, so that 3 has to go there, and the 4 has to go here. Oh, and this is also just a 15, 2 of them. Look, I was looking at other things, okay? Both of the threes can still fit on the top, so we can't start filling in the three in the bottom just yet. This is gotta be one of the ones, okay. And another nice thing about the fill in there too, right? Like, I knew this filled either all but one or all of them, so I could just fill all but one, and then like wait, and then it's like, oh, okay, it either auto fills in or I need to place one more. Indeed, ZZT, yeah. So for my part, what I did is I made a comment just explaining that fact for any future people that come by that code and are trying to do other map edits. So I'm like, well, this probably doesn't make sense to other people too. So we'll just make a little note-see here. This one's a squirrel, though. You gotta have a squirrel eventually. Even got the squirrel emote? Indeed, ZZ2. What we got over here? We got the beach, or desert hellscape. Okay, there's a beach. Not necessarily desert hellscape. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we can't even like look at it. Too daunting. Also, I guess I gotta remember that the big ones are not necessarily multi-piece puzzles. I keep like skipping over the big ones. I'm like, I don't really want to do a multi-piece. Is this all but one? I guess I could just add, right? So 12 plus the gap is 13 plus the 1 is 14. So yeah, it's gonna be all but one. Yeah, it's the fact the 6 couldn't fit on the left here actually pretty helpful. It's this down here because of it. It's a fish. Or, I mean, actually, it could be, it could still be like a submarine or a whale or There's a few ways this can actually go still, I guess, huh? I didn't double check that. I just kind of shorthanded the 6 and 4 there, but I think it's correct. That's not right. Just that one. Okay. The 3 and the 4 can still fit over on this side. Yeah, approximately, Gapes. Monochromatic found some of our leftover pixel dust from the previous game's adventure, I guess, and used it to make a, well, like, revive her robot friend and make a black and white gun that turns everything black and white. Although it seems to mostly, I mean, it seems more like it turns them into, like, nothing or, like, bits, but it's okay. We solve Picross puzzles to restore them, yes. Two, 3 there. Oh. Like, is it just a beach? No, it's a pier. It wasn't a fish at all. I thought for sure that had to be some sort of sea life. It was a pier. Oh, but we built the pier, so now we can look at this thing. Yep. And apparently another one over here. I'm gonna look at the ginormous one here. Oh, it's a 6-piece one. That seems like too much work. We'll look at this one though. Easy peasy. So what else is at the end of this pier? A lobster cage. Another thing this song reminds me of is a skit from Mr. Show with Bob and David. a song from a sketch, specifically. And it wasn't even like one that I particularly loved or anything. It's just what comes to mind. Not all the mega, well, I mean, that was a mega void. Like, when they're that big, maybe they always are multi, I'm not sure. But, like, regular large voids are not necessarily multi-part, and in fact, I would say more of them have not been so far. Angry scuba diver. When it turned like this coloration, I was like, well, I was close. It's an evil skeleton, but apparently it was a fishing net. Oh, okay. When that first soup like came in, I'm like, why is it a giant boot? Is that how you fish? Maybe. Oh, we get ourselves a, oh, well, a free edge that's mostly just this, but then it does this, so that's, oh, but we got a zigzag off of it. We've got a zigzag. I found that to manually fill in some of these. Atrocious. Wait, uh-oh. Did it auto-fill wrong, or did I... Oh, this I X'd off here prematurely. Okay. There we go. The fishing pole. Thank you. Oh, we can. We got a fishing mini game. Oh, it literally just said straight up, "Do you want to play the fishing mini game?" Okay, I feel like I need to take a screenshot of this for Sneaky Tea. What's the Steam screenshot key again? That one, okay. Like, mostly the answer to this is no for me, though. Oh, do I? Oh, I can click here. Alright. Is it an RPG? I mean, yes, a little bit, game phase. I think it's described as one a little bit, like visual level RPG Picross or something like that. We got a star. Is that just because it's new? Unclear. Alright, well, I guess we'll call it there on our glorious fishing victory. My wrist is saying I probably should have ended an hour ago, but I wanted to get at least a okay stream in, but it appears in the overworld, yeah? We do actually keep our chainsaw for later. And we've got a pedometer. Shit. There you go. But there's also a theme, but oh, we can turn it to candy. That's a bit much. Random. We can turn it to monochromatic. We'll just set that to random, and we may not remember we did that next time we return to the game. Except now we probably will, because I said that out loud, but